Hi, I'm Joe Mindak from Park Bench Westfield, and I'm here with Liz Enslin from the Westfield Rotary Club. She's currently the president of the club and also owns Inkwell Printers. Did I say that right?
You did.
Good. So we're here just to talk a little bit about Rotary, and really I think a lot of people don't know what the Rotary does, right? The Rotary's been around for well over 100 years, and it's in every single town in America pretty much, and a lot of people just don't understand what the Rotary is and what we do for a town. So I was in the Rotary in Hoboken, as you know, for like 8 years, and as soon as I came out to Westfield, I got roped into the Rotary with Deidre. I met Deidre at the jazz night one night. So Liz is the current president, and she'll be that for the year. And so tell me a little bit about Westfield Rotary and what we're doing in town.
Well, we are close to celebrating our 100th year, and I actually think that happens on the term when you become president next year. So stay tuned. Which
I initially said no to, and no one accepted that answer.
We have experience as president.
Yeah.
Westfield Rotary is an unbelievable organization. We're a service club, and what's unique about Rotary is that there are Rotarians around the world. There's clubs around the world that all belong to districts that support their immediate area. So once you're a Rotarian, you have a friend and a place anywhere you want to go around the world. And Rotary is known for helping each other, helping our community. And we started as a group of business leaders, and it's expanded and grown to just service-minded people who either live or work in the community that they want to be part of. I happen to live in Westfield. My business is in Kenilworth. I wanted to be very active in my town.
Sure.
Our club's really gotten behind the Hunger Initiative through our program called Project Hunger. We provide weekend food to food insecure children in elementary schools in our own town, sadly. There is need, and we've identified that need, and we work with our schools, and they take the food that we provide and hand it out to students privately in their backpacks on Friday, so when they go home on the weekend, they have nourishment until they come back to school on Monday. That's one big initiative we've worked on for the past 5-6 years.
And the sandwich we just made was how many? 800 sandwiches?
We made 800 sandwiches last month, and we have a big event coming up on this coming Monday. And those sandwiches came about, again, partnering with our schools. Each of our Westfield schools during the school year pick a day of the week that they collect an extra lunch from any student or family that wants to donate. And they bring those lunches in, and a group of parents will pick them up and deliver them to 2 local soup kitchens in our area. The sandwich making night was our first community-wide service night, and we had over 50 people attend.
That's fantastic, yeah.
A lot of families. Everybody brought a loaf of bread, pound of meat, pound of cheese. We made over 800 sandwiches that were in turn handed out the following day in our surrounding communities.
That's great. And now also, aside from the hunger, do scholarships for the high school students, right, in Westfield?
We have a very large scholarship program. We actually have the largest in town, and that the money from the scholarships comes through fundraisers, but primarily it's coming through donations and bequests from current Rotarians and past Rotarians. So we've had distinguished business people as Rotarians over the years, and they've written us into their will. And they've donated a huge amount of money. One of them is Harry Sturkey. His name is actually still on some buildings in town. And we give away around $100,000 a year.
Amazing,
and
yeah.
It gets spread between 15 and 20 students, depending on the need, the academic achievement, and the service, because we look at all 3 of those pretty much equally.
That's every year.
That's every year.
A year.
That's every year. So it's great, because when you look at the list of the scholarships available, most of them in the area may have 1 scholarship, and we have so many top-tier students at Westfield High School, and most of the money goes to a handful of students. But what Rotary is able to do is we spread the money around, because we look at the individual, we evaluate each student on their own terms. So academic achievement doesn't necessarily mean the highest GPA in the school. It's relative to the student. So I think that's what makes us unique.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, we did scholarships in Hoboken as well, but not to that level. You just changed venues, right? So at the Y, and now lunch is at Adams Tavern, right? Which is fantastic, a nice new location. So
Right, we're trying to attract all kinds of new members that are service oriented. A lot of people want to make a difference in our community and aren't sure where to do that. And Rotary's a great place. So you have a way to give back to the community, but you also have a way to build fellowship with other people. Some of my closest friends are Rotarians, people that I never knew until I joined Rotary. Yeah. So you being one of them, Jeff.
Oh, look at that. All right.
So we decided that just having a lunch model as meeting wasn't necessarily going to attract all the people that we thought might be interested in Rotary. So we have 2 lunches a month now at Adams Tavern, the first 2 Tuesdays of the month. We're going to be starting to have an evening meeting once a month, and we're going to have a service project once a month. And as always, guests are welcome at our lunches, at our service projects, and certainly at our evening meetings. So we're hoping to attract people that maybe commute and aren't around during the day, and maybe they'll come to our evening service projects and meetings.
Yeah, well, it's great. There's just a lot of great things going on at Rotary, so I'm glad that we got to talk about it and get it out to the people, because people really need to know what Rotary is doing in town. I don't think a lot of people realize all the different things. Even planting, we planted 30 trees last year in town. Inkwell is printing promotional banners, a little bit of everything, right?
Right.
So
we do a little bit of everything. We've been around for many, many years. We're family run. My husband and I are the owners. His father started the business over 40 years ago, and we actually work with a lot of schools in town. We work with a lot of nonprofits, businesses, basic printing cards, business cards, letterheads, brochures. We do mailings, we do larger signage. We've gotten into doing a lot of beautiful custom displays in store, and a lot of it, we do the installation on some of those as well.
Yeah. So if you want to join the Rotary or to talk to Liz about printing, email is liz@theinkwellusa.com.
Thank
Great. Thanks,
you.
Liz. Yeah, thank you.